Have you ever had one of those moments in life where you realize you're not as good as you think you are? I've had many, but I had one that hit so hard 18 months ago. We're in Hawaii celebrating my wife and I's 10-year wedding anniversary. And we had 60 of our most favorite people from all across the world. We had 20 Australians where I'm from. We had 20 Canadians where my wife was from. We had 20 Americans where we'd spent the last 10 years of our life. And on this one night, overlooking this incredible water views, sunset, great stuff, food, drink, people vibes, all of that, I got given the microphone. And I wanted this to be like an Oscars acceptance speech. I wanted to share some incredible stories about our experiences, about what shaped me and Lexi and our relationship. I wanted to pull at people's heartstrings. But man, it was no Oscar speech. I choked. It ended up being like a bloopers reel as I fumbled through these stories, these anecdotes. I was not prepared for that night. But I look back on that night and realize that was the night I became a better public speaker. Because like all things, there's the events that happen, the setbacks, the challenges, the tribulations, and there's the meaning we ascribe to that. And that was the meaning I ascribed to that night. Because I said, you know what, I'm going to commit, I'm going to get better at this. Because what I realized was it doesn't matter if you're a 10 out of 10 on a friendship or your gratitude or your craft, your technical abilities, all that stuff. If you can only communicate at a 3 out of 10 level, what do you think people are going to perceive you as? Yeah, the 3 out of 10. And that was me that night. I had all these great stories and memories and experiences, but I could only communicate at a 3 out of 10 level. And that's where I was. But I committed to getting better. Over the next 18 months, I started capturing those stories. I started writing them down. I started getting better at structuring them, at telling them. I started articulating my words better. I probably got to a 6 out of 10. I'm no expert yet. But it all came to a head in December last year when I was sitting around a holiday party talking to a really good mate of mine, and we were sharing our reflections for the year and our goals for the year ahead. And when setting goals, I'm a big believer that you need to set goals that scare you, because the older I've got, the more I've realized that all the good shit happens outside your comfort zone. So I told him about this one goal, which for me was publishing 100 YouTube videos. And he was like, what? 100 YouTube videos? It's like, questioning me whether I was about to run a marathon in clown shoes. I said, yeah, 100 YouTube videos. And he asked, what happens when you get to 100? And I said, nothing happens. I don't think there's any rewards. There's no prizes. There's no confetti cannons. But the real question is, who do you become? Because it doesn't matter about getting to 100. The key thing is the volume of putting in 100 reps of the thing to get better at the craft. And why that's important is, first and foremost, you get over that fear. You actually get the exposure therapy of doing the thing, and it becomes way less intimidating. And the second thing is you actually get practice, like going to the gym and working on your muscles. They rip, they tear, and they get stronger. They come back better, more equipped for the next rep. And the third thing was by actually doing the volume, you get to pick out the tools, the systems, the processes that can make you better at actually going even further to greatness. And that's the rule of 100. And he was blown away. He said, man, that's great. Did you come up with that? I said, dude, I wish. Like most great things, I stole it. I stole it from books. I stole it from teachers, from mentors, from podcasts I listened to. And why I share this is I said, you know what, that should be my first video, because I'm committing to 100 YouTube videos. And for you, it doesn't matter if it's communication skills or something else. You might have something in your life which you want to improve. It might be sales, and you need to do 100 outbound calls. It might be reading, and you need to commit to doing or reading 110 pages each day for the next 100 days. Or it could be networking. You need to commit to outreach. But whatever it is, I guarantee you, I swear to you, if you commit to the volume of that thing you want to get better at, that craft, you will improve. And you'll get to the end of it and realize, man, by actually committing to the process rather than perfection, you became much better equipped to reach your potential in whatever you're looking to do. So that's it. If you enjoyed this, drop a comment in the note below, and I'll see you on episode 100. You!